Okay, so obviously, I'm not gonna lie, this story has a lot to comprehend because I gotta admit, it was one of the most scariest moments of my life, but at the same time, one of the most enjoyable. Like, I don't know how to explain it. If you guys saw from the title, yes, it's like a win-lose scenario, I should say. But at this moment, we're not gonna think about it. All I'm gonna say is thank you guys so much for all the support on the main channel and the shorts channel. Like, you guys have been seriously showing so much love to these channels, and you guys have been showing so much enthusiasm for these stories. And I just want to say, for all those people questioning, oh, are these stories real? Like, you're so fake. Oh my goodness, how can you lie to your whole fan base? One, you guys are my family, and I seriously love you guys for everything you guys have done. And two, these stories aren't fake, and eventually I will prove it to you. And if you guys have any serious questions that you guys need to ask me or interrogate me, go follow my Twitch, because seriously, that's where I mostly live stream and talk to you guys about all these amazing things that happened to me, and exclusive, basically IRL talking of me showing my face telling you guys these stories. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name's Bubba, and welcome back to another crazy story. So today's actually one of the most insane stories that I actually didn't want to tell at first, but luckily I got permission from the girl who I actually did it with at this time to tell this story. So shout out to you. If you're watching this is for you, I guess. So basically, I remember back when I was in high school, this was like my grade 11th year, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the coolest kid. Like I said, like I hit puberty at this time, and I was an average male, and I, knew how to do the devil's tango. But like, the thing is about me was that I only did it with like almost everybody, because like I said, you guys are always asking like, oh, how do you do it with so many women? And when you put your standards below 0, you could do really anything. But I remember one time there was this really hot girl in my PE class, and she was so fit. Like, I don't know what it is about volleyball players, but holy cow, do they got a peach. Sorry, anyways, like I was saying though. So I remember this one time in PE class, me and her started talking because we were playing dodgeball. We were both out, and we were both like up against a wall and basically just talking. And she was telling me about like, how life is and stuff, and how things do, and how she basically hates all her courses and stuff. And me being me, obviously I just agreed and acted like the cool kid that I wanted to be at the time, and basically agreed on everything with her. And I don't know what it is, but guys, if you guys ever want to like get with a chick or understand a chick or be anything near a chick, let them talk, because the more they get to talk, the more like, you get to learn about them. And at the same time, being a good listener, I think is 80% of, being a good guy, I guess. I don't know. It's better than the advice my friend gave me back when I was a kid, and that was woman detected, opinion rejected. Yeah, that's not a thing. But anyways, like I was saying though, so I remember she was talking to me, and she was just basically saying all this stuff about her life, and me, I was kind of flirting with her and kind of getting along with it, to the point where after class, she handed me her Snapchat. So she handed me her Snapchat, and bippity boppity boo, we started talking for a long time. Woohoo! That kind of rhymed. Wow, I am really good at this now. Sorry. Anyways, like I was saying though, so she gave me her Snapchat. I remember when I went home and I was playing Call of Duty with the boys, she kept snapping me. It got to the point where I got the notification a lot, to where actually the boys found out that I was snapping a chick, but they didn't know which one, and nor do they care to ask, because obviously what happens on Xbox stays on Xbox. If you guys are Xbox players back then, shout out to you guys. Me too. So yeah, we were just talking and basically discussing how like, she was hot, I was hot, she's attractive, I was attractive, the basic high school talk that you usually do to another woman per se. And I remember one time specifically, she was like explaining to me how like, she's like really like freaky and stuff, and she started to bring up words like BDSM and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest, at the time I actually did not know what that meant, but me finding out what that meant goes along with the story, so you guys are really in for a treat here. So I remember the next day at PE, we were doing the same thing, dodgeball, because let's just say when we run our track fast enough or run around the field fast enough, we get to do whatever activity we want, and we chose dodgeball obviously because I don't know, I guess kids like throwing balls at other kids. That sounded really bad, but you know what, never mind. Anyways, yeah, so that ended up happening. We just started talking again because obviously we were both out, and we both didn't care for dodgeball at the time. And she kept telling me like, oh, like I forgot my hair tie, like do you want to come with me to go get it? Now obviously me, I was like, yeah, sure, because me being the nice guy I was like, ah, she's hot, like, might as well. So we ended up walking to like where like, the change rooms were, and this is where things start getting juicy. That sounded so bad. Jesus, I really said that, didn't I? Anyways, so basically we walked over to the change rooms, and like obviously everyone was in PE class, so the change rooms were empty. So I remember I walked in there with her because she said like, oh, like come in, like no one's in here anyway. So we walked in the girls change room, and that was the first time I actually entered the girls change room, funny enough. Actually no, it wasn't. My first time was actually my first day of high school. If you guys didn't see that video, go check it out. Seriously, that was a funny one. But no, basically I remember I walked into the change room with her, and we were basically discussing, like how like there were showers in the girls change room, which there was in the boys too, but I acted, fascinated because, I didn't know what to say at the moment. And she was telling me about like, like whose locker is whose, and basically giving me all the smack talk about the girls change room, because apparently there's a lot of smack talk that happens in the girls change room. I have no idea why. Like us boys, we just end up wrestling and throwing our shirts around, but I guess girls, they actually like full on talk smack about other girls in the same room. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, so we ended up talking, and then we ended up sitting down as she's tying her hair up. And then she makes this freaky move, or she says something freaky like, oh, like, I like it when like my hair's pulled back. And that's when I knew it's about to go down. So I remember what ended up happening was that we ended up like, you know, making out as I started pulling her hair, and bippity boppity boo, we ended up doing the devil's tango. Woohoo! Dude, that's like a thing I should start doing now. I could seriously rhyme this whole storyline. Just kidding. I'm not actually gonna rhyme it. But anyways, like I was saying though, so we do the devil's tango, and that goes on for like almost the rest of gym class. And let's just say me and her weren't keeping track of time because we were just going all over the place with this thing. Like the girls' change room didn't smell that bad because girls' deodorant smells fantastic, surprisingly, compared to guys, because Axe body spray does not pull it anymore. But yeah, we were just going all around this change room. She's up against walls, I'm up against walls, bippity boppity boo. And then after that, the saddest thing happened. So as we were like about to finish up, let's just say, one of the girls, and I mean one of the most innocent Asian exchange students, like I don't know what part of Asia she came from, so I'm saying Asian exchange student. I am not racist, by the way. She ended up walking into the change room, and she saw me and her going at it, and she gave out the most craziest scream. She started screaming for her life. Like I swear it was like a movie of Stab. Like it was the most craziest thing in the world. And once that happened, let's just say more girls started coming in, and a lot of them saw me and her. And I remember like I threw my hoodie at her, and she put on my hoodie. I threw on my flannel that I had at the moment. I pulled up my gym shorts, and I ran out of that place. Like I'm not joking. I ran through like a horde of girls, and it was a lot of girls to run through. And obviously they all saw my face, and they all saw what was going on, and it absolutely sucked. I want to say the next class went by, and everyone knew what happened. That was like in my previous class, and they kept walking up to me like, yo bro, like did you actually do it in the girls change room? Let's go, and start dabbing me up, which I was just purely embarrassed because that was really embarrassing for me. And I remember the girl snapped me saying like, OMG, like we can never do that again, but next time let's just do it at your place. So it was not like a never situation. It was just never in the change room again. And I agreed, obviously, because I'm never gonna risk it again. But at the end of the day, you know, long story short, it was pretty insane. And you know, that's the point of these stories, to relate to my experiences and to make sure you guys don't do any dumb experiences, because let's just say it's not worth it. Anyways, guys, that is basically it for this story. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Seriously, I love each and every single one of you guys. You guys have been showing so much support, like I said in the beginning of this video. But on top of that, make sure you guys do follow my Twitch and follow me on all social platforms, because seriously, get the updates of when these videos go out so you can never miss a glorious story time again. And also join the Discord server. Come hang out with me and talk to me. Seriously, I love when you guys talk to me and actually discuss things with me. And comment down below your favorite stories so far about me. And like I always say, fall for more embarrassing stories.